Welcome, everyone, to your embodiment practice from the moon is you, embodying feminine leadership through living the cycles of the moon. Here we go. New moon in Leo. Beautiful, juicy, pleasure, play, fun, radiating light energy, radiating warmth from the heart center and really stepping into your leadership. Those are some of the touchstones of Leo energy. And we finally have a new moon in Leo. We just came from the full moon that was in Aquarius, opposite the sun in Leo. And we still have another moon in August, but that will be a full moon in Virgo, sun in Virgo, moon in Pisces. So we're going to leave the Leo mansion soon, but we are going to stay in Venus retrograde in Leo through the beginning of September. So we have a lot of Leo energy right now. And some of us are getting really worked with this Venus retrograde because remember, Venus, the planet of love, the planet of money, wealth, is in the underworld right now. Why is she there? Because she gets to update her files. You're updating your files about love and about money. And so one might be more prominent than the other. And in some way, that's showing up in your field. That might be showing up as relationships that you have completely outlived in one iteration. That doesn't always mean breakups. It could mean that we're done with that way of being. And it looks like we might be on the precipice of a breakup, but we're breaking up with that pattern and we're going into a new cycle. We never know how the play is going to go, but we know that the energies are calling for things that are from the underworld that we maybe didn't want to address and telling us it is now time to address it. You've been in that energy already. We're actually about halfway. Well, actually, we're over halfway through by this point. So you already know what it is, the lessons are, and now you get to work them. And this new moon is so beautiful because it's saying, okay, what have been the lessons? Now let's put it into the form of an intention. And new moons are dark moons, right? So that we don't have a lot of visibility. We live into the visibility by the time we get to the full moon. But we have enough from the Leo, Venus and Leo retrograde that we know what some of the topics are that have been in our forefront, like business partnerships, relationships, dealings with others, ways that we're relating, the way that we give and receive love, our boundaries, what we're no longer available for, what we are a total no to, what we are a yes to. And then also our finances. What is work? What is not work? Where do I need to show up more fully in my life? Because when you show up fully in your life, your money follows it, right? You know that in your soul. So where do you want to show up more fully? This is Leo energy because Leo is the leader. And Leo is the magnanimous leader from the heart. That's where like courage, the word courage comes from the word heart in French. So we're really summoning the courage of the lion to step into our next iteration of our Dharma. Isn't that beautiful? That's what this Leo energy is all about. And so we're going to do this lion energy. There's also a feeling in this moon where Leo, being a fire sign, wants to have results and wants to have it now. And we have a very fast-paced world. So we want things now. We're not patient. But part of embodying your feminine leadership is also learning from the cycles, because the cycles are patient, because they know that, after a new moon is a full moon, after a full moon is a new moon. And so they don't need to rush anything because it is already coming. It is already there. It's part of the cycles. So where can you relax into the cycle of your business, of your life, of your relationship, and just let it breathe a little bit more? We have an earth trine, a grand earth trine. That means earth energies are in a harmonious relationship with each other. So how beautiful is that? We're really supported by grounded energy. So all that fire can get grounded and be productive. That's what's on the menu right now for this Leo um, new moon. So take the time to work with the PDF of the moon in you and write out your intention statements, which I translate also into commitment statements. What are you committed to? Where are you going? This is a great chance with all the retrogrades happening, not just Venus retrograde. Everybody else is in retrograde. Mercury's coming into retrograde. So retrogrades are these things where like, wait, life is going so fast. Let us give you an opportunity to update your files. So what do you believe now? This is a time to slow down, update your files. Things are still happening, and they're happening on the earth structure level. Isn't that cool to know? We're supported. So in this embodiment practice for this new moon in Leo, we're going to take the energy. So like I like to think of it as, think of your auric field, that halo effect around your body. And esoteric wisdom teachers teach that the aura is like an egg shape, because we are an egg shape when we're standing. And so it's all around our bodies, and it can extend out 9 feet, maybe even further. And sometimes our aura is shrunk because we choose to shrink it. We don't want to be seen. Leo is asking us to expand our aura, shore it up with magical, beautiful gold light, so that we can attract and magnetize to us that which is in alignment with our soul, our agreement with our soul. Now, our soul actually puts us through some shit sometimes. So it's not like it's all rainbows and butterflies, although butterfly is a great analogy because it's transformation. And your soul will put you through things because it knows that that's how you're going to transform. And your soul is also learning. That is something really important. We think our soul is perfect. No, our soul is here to learn. So it serves up, it magnetizes situations to us to learn what we need to learn, to become who it is we are here to become. And who is that? Well, I think it's self-actualized. It's spirit in form. We are here to become the embodiment of spirit in form. So back to the exercise. Let's take, like, can you feel it? To take your arms out and just feel the expansiveness of energy. Breathe into the expansiveness of energy and really radiate it from your heart center out. You can close your eyes for this. If you're sitting, sit up straight. If you're standing, feel your feet just really rooted into earth like roots of a tree. I would prefer you standing. I'm not going to stand because the camera won't see me, but stand if you are listening to this. And allow yourself to feel rooted as you expand, because we can't expand without feeling rooted, or we're going to wobble and we might fall over. So like, get rooted. And then that's the grand earth trine. And then expand. And then what we're going to do, you might want to look at me for a minute. We're going to gather the energy in, and then we're going to become a lion. Have some fun, right? Some play. Now your lion can stick its tongue out, because lion's breath, remember, is cross-eyed, looking at the nose and sticking your tongue out. So you can also play it like that. You're like bringing the energy in, and then I sometimes do that when I'm channeling Kali Ma, but this is lion. This is lion energy. It's going to release the frustration, because in summer, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, where in summer we can get super overheated and agitated, and fire energy can do that. Some people need fire energy. Some people have too much fire energy, and your practice is going to be able to work with the levels you've been given. So inhale, bring it all out, like feel it, become it, and then inhale, bring it in, and then exhale. Got it? So it's an inhale and exhale. Inhale again. Bring it in, exhale. I can't believe how funny I probably look. This is a fun exercise you could do with your kids and just loosen up. Like I already feel so good. I feel like just already any tension I was carrying, any thought forms I was carrying was released. So yeah, be open to looking funny, be open to having fun, be open to being joyful and playful, because this is the energy of Leo and we're in a new moon, and hallelujah for that. And then we go into a super new moon at the end of the month, a super full moon at the end of the month in Virgo. So then we get to process, structure, systematize the things that we are creating right now. They all work together.